speaker.
Hello, my name is Lucy Van Hoff, and I attend Okemos High School. I'm here today because in a country held in such esteem, it is abhorrent that the cost of our ostensible freedom is lives of school children. It is families in suffering, all while we sit with inaction and lack of basic empathy. In sadness, we must grieve, then use it to get us somewhere. Children are the only future, so it makes sense for you to finally do something to protect us. Now I want to introduce you to someone who certainly does value our children. Jeff Whittle is a proud public school parent and has worked as special education paraprofessional in Macomb County for 31 years. He serves on the Governor's Educator Advisory Council and works tirelessly to represent the voices of students and school support staff to our elected officials. Please join me in thanking Jeff for his dedication to educating Michigan students and welcoming him to the stage today.
Thank you all very much. I have a speech written here, but I heard something earlier today that I want to address before I get to this. We heard earlier today that many students are taught to run and flee from the building. I work in special education. I've been there for 31 years. That isn't possible in many of these special education classrooms when you have 13 wheelchairs and students with physical disabilities. This is another example of they think they know and they don't know. They don't know. So on behalf of special education parents and all of the staff in those classrooms in those schools, they don't know. They have no idea what happens. We don't have 15 staff in a classroom to get 13, 14, 15 wheelchairs out. They don't know. Sorry, I heard that earlier and I just thought of my students. Sorry. All right, back to the scheduled program. Good afternoon, everyone. School support staff, our secretaries, bus drivers, transportation assistants, food service workers, custodians, tech groups, and classroom paraprofessionals. It is an honor to be with you today, with all of you today, speaking on behalf of this group of important school and classroom staff. Like our teachers, administrators, superintendents, parents, we want our students to thrive in a safe environment. We want to see our kids we love grow to be the best and achieve their greatest potential. We know that a majority of Michiganders and people across this country and within the NRA itself, they are demanding common sense gun reform. We know this. It is a fact. It is said that the definition of insanity is doing the same thing over and over and over again and expecting a different result. Well, this has been the game since Columbine. The same strategy used by the gun lobby and legislators. That strategy of doing nothing, of changing nothing, perpetuates continued deaths of more of our children. Doing nothing means that it is just a matter of time before your community experience this anger and pain all over again. How can a person listen to the testimony of Dr. Roy Guerrero and not be moved to do something? He testified that 2 children he worked on after the Robb Elementary shooting were pulverized and decapitated. How does this not move a human being? There is something wrong here. We are doing something wrong. By doing this here today and all across this country, we will win the day. We will not shut up. Will you shut up? No! We will not fall for their distractionary tactics. We will not back down. Are you going to back down? No! We will win the day. We are right. Thank you guys very much.